Royal cry in the palace of the Ooni of Ife and envy and questions as the Ooni of Ife gifted Dr. Lizzy a 2022 Toyota Land Cruiser Jeep and gave Temitope a Range Rover Jeep as they specifically asked the Ooni of Ife. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the Royals Delarite. I hope your day is going well. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. I am grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell. They say there is so much cry in the palace right now, questions and all of that, why the Ooni is behaving like this, as the Ooni of Ife took it upon himself to give his two wives, the most supportive wives that he has got, a Range Rover Jeep and a Toyota Land Cruiser Jeep, respectively. As you know, they said he asked them their preference and they told them what they wanted. That Ooni of Ife gave them this 2024 Jeep, car or gift to, bless them for being such supportive wives to him. It's no longer news that these women have been there for the Ooni of Ife through thick and thin. It's important for us who are hearing all of this just to know that Ooni has been through a lot. It's been a lot of mixed feelings. It's been a lot of questioning. It's been a lot of, not trusting his decision. It's been a lot of, bad mouthing, wagging of tongues, anyhow, just because of certain things that have happened in the life of the Ooni of Ife recently. But one thing a lot of us do not know is that Ooni of Ife is struggling a lot. He's got his own struggles. And just as we do, a lot of us still don't know is that, the rich also cry, the rich also are emotional, and the rich also face certain difficulties that life will also put on them. And this is what Ooni has been going. Ooni has used the smile to state time and time again that this few years has been one of the most difficult years for him because of this issue with Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi happens to be, the love of his life, his heartthrob, his soulmate, and all of that. Now, being at the verge of losing Queen Naomi was one thing that broke him into so many pieces. And then again, it's important to know that, contrary to what we believe, a lot of us will say that Ooni does not love Queen Naomi. Yes, so me too, I've said that so many times. But then again, it's important to understand that people react differently to heartbreak. And they said that one way that Ooni reacted to his heartbreak was, revenge marriage. And he got married to all of these women. And at that point, that it was an emotional decision that he made. And usually it doesn't turn out well, but what can somebody do? Now, when he now turned around and said that he wants to go back to his wife, of course, it's expected that there will be a fight. And there's been a very serious fight as far as this is concerned, because the women he married are not willing to back down. They don't want that woman to come back because they know that that woman happens to be the real love of Ooni of Ife's life. He does not hide it from anybody. And they do believe that if they allow the woman to come back, they are going to lose the smallest feelings that Ooni has gathered for them. And that's why they've been fighting back and forth to ensure that that does not happen. But in spite of everything I have analyzed right now, two women have stood by Ooni of Ife. Dr. Lizzy, one of them, Dr. Lizzy, is standing by Ooni of Ife through thick and thin, through this whole ordeal, through the decision making, through whatever, whether they have to go out, whether they have to stay, whether they have to go to Timbuktu, whether they have to go to wherever they have to go to. As the wave is coming, Dr. Lizzy is busy, bending down, getting up with the Ooni of Ife. And another woman that has been very supportive in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, from what we are hearing allegedly, I told you I do not live there. They said Temitope has been very, very supportive. And now for you to know that, of course, there might be an element of truth to everything. You see that Ooni, the way Ooni takes Temitope out here and there. It's not the same way Oni takes orders. Oni is always traveling with Temitope because Temitope has gross understanding. And apart from that, Temitope is super intelligent. Like she is a very brilliant woman. I do think that of the 6 wives, Temitope is that one wife that stands, tall intellectually. So Oni feels very comfortable to take her to places, especially places that has a lot of that will or that is likely to have a lot of intellectual discourse. Temitope goes. Then there is Dr. Lizzy who is doing a whole lot of things here because she has serious phobia for flight. Yes, so Dr. Lizzy, that is one thing I've not told you guys. Dr. Lizzy has serious phobia for flight. She does not like traveling here and because for her to even fly from Switzerland to come back to Nigeria, it took her time. Dr. Lizzy is that one woman that can leave Nigeria and travel out of the country. She can stay out there for up to 7-8 years without coming back because she's afraid of flying. So Temitope is always going with the Ooni of Ife. Now, because of the love and support that these women have given to the Ooni of Ife, Odi is reciprocating. And this 2024, he decided that it would be such a kind gesture to give them a gift to show them that he appreciates their support. And now he went and bought them Land Cruiser, Jeep for Dr. Lizzy, and Range Rover Jeep for Temitope. Well, if I'm not mistaken, but we do know that he bought 2 Jeeps. He bought one Land Cruiser for either Temitope or Range Rover for 2 of them, but it's a Land Cruiser Jeep and a Range Rover brand new Jeep that he bought for 2 of them, each for one of them because that was their preference, okay? And the other wives are so angry, like so sad. Why will Oni do this? Why? So we don't deserve this, we don't deserve that. But I think Oni is being very, Oni is really, this thing right now is no fight. You guys say that you can do better than me. I want to show you guys that I don't need to use cane. I don't need to be, to say things that people will come and drag me for. I am oonirisha. I know how to treat women like you. And I think that is exactly what Ooni of Ife is doing right now. And it is really getting at them. They said they cried, that these women cried so much. Olori Runke, Olori Miriam, Olori Ashley, they cried so much. You do remember that when Ooni of Ife bought that Toyota for Tadenika just 2 weeks ago when school resumed. I mean, last week we got that news. Ashley had come out to cry that Ooni was being unfair because she had asked Ooni for a car, to buy a car for her. They said that car was 9 million and she said she was going to bring 4. Let Ooni bring 5. Ooni said he didn't have money. Yes, so Ooni said he didn't have money. And it's the same man who said he didn't have money that bought that brand new tear rubber for the son. It's the same man who said he didn't have money that bought these cars. These 2 cars now, there is no way these 2 cars will not cost Ooni more than 50 million. And he bought for these women and they didn't ask. And that is just to say thank you to them for being supportive, for understanding that I am going through pain. I need this pain to come out of me and you are supporting me to get rid of this pain. Even though I know that I have made a lot of difficult decisions and decisions that I ought not to have made, you have been there for me. I am saying thank you to you. They said the gbasgbos in the palace is not a small thing. I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.